Happy Saturday Night Live. Welcome, everybody. I want to thank the new people that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for helping me get my watch hours. My watch hours is important. About 100 and something or what, 110, 108, 102, away from 1,000. I thank you all helping me to get where I'm at. This young lady took me out for lunch. We went up to I met her up at Scottsburg and ate some food. She paid for it, which I thought that was pretty nice. And it was nice. She's still thinking about me, no matter there's about 30, 40 years different in us. And, I'm the first old man that she been with. I didn't let her down, anything like that. It's about 54 degrees here in Indiana where I live. So I think that was pretty good day. As you all heard on the local news that USA and I forget what country bombed another country. And so, hello, Delphine. Hello, my friend. Doing okay? Are you and everybody in your family doing okay? Oh, I've been mopping the floors in here, sweeping, vacuuming, and all this, trying to keep everything going. And hope everybody have a great one. Yeah, my ex-wife, I call her Foxy Lady. She's griping at me, which, with my medical problems, people, it's hard it's hard for me to do stuff. You know, if I get down on my knees, then I need a tow truck to lift me back up because there's things that I can't do. You know, I'm 71 plus years old. And I'm trying, trying my best. Hello, Jackson. How you doing? Welcome all you beautiful family on here. God bless you too, my friend. You know, people said I shouldn't talk about God because it'll hurt my YouTube channel. Well, you heard me talk about JBG Travelers, Johnny B. Good, which he passed away February the 2nd, and they had his funeral a week ago today, and he's from the Philippines. He's always talk about God on his channel, and he had, well, I haven't checked his channel today, 124,000 subscribers, and he talks about God all the time. And his good buddy Larry, if you go to JBG Travelers, and you see Larry, which is Fly High video, and he narrates that. He was at Johnny's house. Because they live close together. John and Larry, you know, they live close together. And I want to thank you all that has went over to his channel, to JBG channel, and subscribe to him. I know he's up in heaven. He's over 124,000. He done got the one reward. I guess it's the silver. I guess the next one would be bronze and then gold or something, which I don't know. And I know there's people out there that don't believe in God. That's okay. Don't you give up on God, because God has not given up on you all. And I'm a little early tonight. And, you know, but that's Saturday night. I could do SNL, Saturday Night Live, but I don't know if it be copyrighted or what, but I don't want to take chances, but it's still Saturday night, no matter where you are on this planet. Some places it might be Sunday in other countries. Or it could be Friday night. It just depends where you are on this planet. I turn my heat lamp off to like I do every morning because it got up to 6. Is unstable because I'm using my cell phone data. I'm only maybe 1,000 feet from the cell tower, I believe. It's probably slow. Now it's up to 1,100 kbps. I started out, you know, up around hello, doctor. I'm doing okay, my friend. You know, right now, I'm down, well, my kbps keeps going up and down because I'm using my cell phone data. And, you know, but I hope everything goes well tonight. Because having problems with the internet, anybody who has Spectrum internet, you know the problems that you're having. There's Spectrum, Charter, there's another one. I think Spectrum on total of 3, internet and cable and all of this. And hello, Alexi. Hello, Margaret. And Alex. I got 3 kitty cats up in the bed with me tonight. Mama, daughter, and granddaughter. Alexi's the granddaughter to Margaret. No, let's see. No, that was Wildcat. Because Wildcat and Alexi about the same color. And I want you people, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Spectrum is the carrier that we got here, you know. But when you pay your bill, it goes to Charter. I think they're down there in Florida, I think. Every time our internet goes out, it's always the East Coast. I don't know why. It's always the East Coast that goes out. Because our police departments, they use Spectrum. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out why I can't get on Wi-Fi on this cell phone. Keep putting the password and keep saying the wrong password, so I guess iPhone somehow is blocking me from using the Wi-Fi, you know. I got that Wi-Fi password written down in my paperwork, well, I won't forget it. Hello, Jessica. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to Saturday night. I hope you and your family is doing good. As I always says, welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. You know, maybe my granddaughter Beatles will be in here tonight, maybe. And she's following her dreams. God gave her a special thing, gave her to be an artist. And another thing I want to tell you people, which I try to do at the beginning, the middle, and the end, thank a nurse for their service. Because nurses, it takes a very special person to be a nurse that works in a hospital. And sometimes in a nursing home. Because nurses, they're first in line of defense before you see a doctor. They take your blood pressure, your vitals, this and that. And that does make you feel old, don't it, doctor, when your granddaughter just had her first birthday? You know, it does make you feel old. Wait till you become a great-grandpa. Then a great-great-great-grandpa, and so on. You know, grandpas always spoils their grandkids. Their family brings it over to grandpa to babysit this and that and spoils them. You know, little grandkids, they know grandpa and grandma needs exercise. And, you know, they seem to know what grandpa needs. You know, my grandkids is all over the planet, all over the world, all over the planet. In Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio, and other places. They'll come on here and just listen. They don't chat. Some of them does chat. That's okay. And, you know, while I was, I went out early, probably about 10 o'clock, went to the cell barn. My neighbor Kenny was up there, and a few other people I talked to, got my exercise. And from there, I went to the drugstore, pick up my medicine. Any diabetes medicine, I'm not supposed to make a co-payment. And they charged me $4.90. And today is also, my house payment is due today. Which they probably take it out today or tomorrow. You know the government. Oh, Dale. Do you know Teacher Grant? No, I don't think I ever had a teacher named Grant that I know of. But I've been out of school 54 years, I think. I've been out of school. And on the local TV station here, WDRB, which is Louisville, Kentucky TV station, it just came across the screen that they got a video that they're releasing from the airstrike they done either yesterday or early this morning. And supposedly the king or whatever, dictator or whatever that guy is, he's supposed to got killed in the airstrike, but I can't verify it. Because you can't believe everything you read on the internet. If that makes the local news, then I know. It could be, but America and Israel, I think it was United States and Israel attacked that country, Iran or whatever, you know, for what I've seen on TV. I'm out of chocolate ice cream until the 7th. My other food card, I can't buy ice cream. Because they said ice cream ain't healthy. But on EBT, it is healthy. Because to me, it's milk. And everybody needs milk. I done ate the last part of. Okay, since today is the 28th, I'm going to do something. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to everyone today. Happy birthday. You know, and also people, if you got married on February the 28th, happy anniversary to you people that got married on the 28th of February. I can't say happy birthday on the 29th. That means you only have an anniversary every 4 years. Wouldn't that be nice if you got married on leap year? I don't know, because I know there's people born on February the 29th, which is leap year. That means they only have a birthday every 4 years. You know, that's weird to have a birthday on leap year. I don't know if they put the 28th on the birth certificate when you're born, falsifying birth records, I would think. And I just wish I had a new laptop, 1 gigabyte of hard drive, a good graphics card, plenty of RAM, where I could be using StreamYard. But I just don't have the money. I will have one day. I get monetized, and I, use that money to fix my house up. Fix my house up and maybe get me a new riding lawnmower. I wish I could get money by the time grass cutting get here. I like to have a zero turn, because that's 60 inches or bigger. That means that'd take me about 15 minutes or so to cut my grass. I want to tell everybody hi from Canada, the UK. Hello, George. How you doing? I don't want any of you people to give up on your YouTube channel. You can do any kind of videos. If you live on a farm, you could do videos about your farm animals, what it takes to be a farmer. And you younger people, hello Jessica, how you doing, my good-looking friend? How you doing this fine Saturday night? I'm watching NCIS on TV with Gibbs and that woman is from Israel. I can't think of her name. Geneva Tree. Oh well, I think of it. I appreciate my YouTube family, because you all are my family. You're the closest thing I got to a family. I know I say this every night. You got your family on your YouTube channel. It's your family. You know, I come on here with my little pea brain. I try to teach you all things and help you grow your YouTube channel, to educate you where you won't make mistakes, not to drink alcohol, not to do drugs. You know, I don't want you to make any mistakes. Because you make a mistake when you're a young kid, it'll follow you. It will follow you the rest of your life. Don't be a bully. Be nice. Help out people. Because that's what God wants you to do, people. God wants you to help people out. Because God rewards you for your good deeds. You know, I believe in God. If you go back and look at a video I done over 10 weeks ago, it showed you where I fell off of my porch. That was my stupid, ignorant thing. Hello, Helen George again. It was stupid. It was stupid. I had a dolly, had my old kitchen stove on. Instead of pushing it out, I backed out. And I fell backwards off of my porch, about 4 feet. And thanks to God, God protected this old man. No broken bones. The only thing happened here, I had a sprung or whatever. I had to put an ice pack on it. And the doctors at the hospital up at Scottsburg, which is Norton's hospital, part of Norton's, but it's Scott County Hospital, said I was one lucky old man. Even the nurses said I was lucky. I said, yes, I was lucky. Thanks to God watching over me. You know, I know some of you don't believe in God. That's okay. That's okay. You know, tomorrow's Sunday here in the United States. If you can't go to church, he's back as the devil. And the old lady, I don't know if it's wife or girlfriend, because I know they was married at one. You know, you got to thank God, you know. You got to thank God, no matter how old or how young you are. But you got to believe in God 24/7. I know while you're sleeping. You might have some dreams while you're sleeping. That could be God telling you something in your dreams. Maybe you lost a loved one. They come back and visit you in your dreams. You know, God works in mysterious ways. And I took my medicine, and I took my vitamin this morning. And I want to see how them vitamins work the next time I go to the doctor, which would be in a few months. See how my blood work comes out. Does vitamins help you or does it hurt you? But since I've been taking my vitamins now for about a week, I do feel a little bit better. I do sleep a little bit better. Until Kathy, my orange cat, about 9 o'clock, getting up on my chest and kind of like, you know, taking her paws and kind of fluff you right here like, Daddy, wake up, it's 9 o'clock. I said, let me sleep until 10 o'clock. You know, but, you know, I use people, if you don't believe me in the price of my cat food, go to Tractor Supply on multiple cats. It's a white bag, 44-pound bag of cat food. It's about $30 a bag. Since I was almost out after 88 pounds of cat food, plus one I had in there before I dumped the first bag in. These cats, even the outside cats, they usually won't eat it all. But the other day, I bought a big bag of Meow Mix. Let's see. See, this is empty that I have in here. And, you know, they love that Meow Mix. But it's expensive for a 20-something pound bag of cat food. And that's how come I go to Tractor Supply on the 3rd when I get paid, or whenever I get paid. And I buy 2 big bags, a 44-pound bag of cat food of multiple cats. You know, and I'm telling you the price, what it cost at Tractor Supply with a 7% tax on it. from Indiana. You know, that's all we do is pay taxes on those. Hello. That's good. I'm glad you're drinking coffee and leaving the alcohol alone. I'm very proud of you. You know, I'm very proud of you. Because alcohol, you do stupid things that you wouldn't do when you're sober. Like you ladies. If you go out and drink alcohol, you don't know who you will be sleeping next to. And you wake up and you got a guy next to you or whatever. You know, there's things that you wouldn't do if you were sober. You know. I get lovable when I used to drink. The girls have to watch out for me because I get real lovable when I used to drink alcohol and smoke Mary Jane, which I've been sober 25 plus years, and I don't miss none of it. But since I quit drinking alcohol and smoking Mary Jane, my health went down. I guess the alcohol kept me from getting sick and this and that. If you... Hello there. Evan Line Nebar. Welcome. Thank you for coming tonight. You know, you do better if you don't drink alcohol or do drugs. You won't get in trouble. You won't get arrested for drunk driver or possession of narcotics. Because you might want to get you a good job in the future. If you got an alcohol drunk driving charge or drug charge, it'll hurt you when you get older. That's how come I don't want anybody to drink alcohol or do drugs, because you do goofy things. And the drugs they got now, people, fentanyl and all that, if they had that back when I was young, I probably would have been dead. I probably wouldn't have all these kids that I got scattered across the United States and some in other countries. But they lived here in the United States and decided to go back to their country. You know, I probably got a couple of kids up in Ohio. Because when I go there, no, that was Michigan. Probably got some in Ohio, but in Michigan, around Detroit, I would spend the night at this motel, parked my trailer somewhere and took the tractor, went to the motel. And this lady, she was going to college in Michigan. I guess maybe I was an experiment, I guess. I don't know. But we had a good time. Alex, you're doing real good. You taking your Saturday night bath while her mother's sleeping. I don't know if I can. See, there's Alex and Margaret. You know. Margaret's a mama cat. Alex is her firstborn by her first litter. Kathy is an orange cat, her second litter, firstborn on the second litter. And Alexei is Alex's firstborn. and Margaret's first grandchild. And Wildcat, all her babies had passed away. Some of them died when they was first born, but, you know, God takes care of it. Hey, I like a phone. I'd rather have a computer, because I would be on a computer and I'd be on StreamYard. But I don't got a computer. It died on me. That's how come you got to watch them third-party people, especially PC Online. They will screw you on a computer. They'll put ransomware on, like they did my computer. And it'll shut it down. And I used to have an Obama phone. And I don't know if they still give out Obama phones. Okay, Lee, your local 166 subscribers and no videos. You know. Hey, Orange, I subscribe to your YouTube channel. But get you some videos. Get you some videos. You know, no matter where you are, if you live in the United States, in your state, you know, you can do a video of your state. What can we come and visit in your state? If you're in a country, what can we visit in your country that you would sell your country, or, you know, or you could do car wrecks, house fires, stuff like that. But, you know, people have asked me, why is this old man on YouTube? Well, us old people, we need education. We bored. We don't have nothing to do. We tried to teach you younger people how to survive, give you some common sense that your parents have taught you and your grandparents. We try to help you out. And I try to tell you, when I bought that computer from Amazon, the third party was PC Online, which that's no good. Stay away from PC Online. If you don't believe me about PC Online, type PC Online into your search engine and scroll down to the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. You will see over 200 complaints that have been filed against them. They sell HP, Dell computer. They sell every kind of computer. It's supposed to be new, but it's been refurbished. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to teach you all. You know, be careful. And your younger generations, when you come on here, don't tell me your age or the city you live in. State's okay. Don't tell what games you play or where you go to play games because of the stranger danger people, which they teach you all that in school. Don't send pictures of you to anybody because you don't know where those pictures will end up, on whose channel or a pedophile's channel. You never know. So don't send pictures. You know. It says, Iran strikes CIA factory place. You know. Have they learned when the war before? You know, Alexei, I had to look to see if it was Alexei, but one in here a while ago was Wildcat. And but I want everybody to be grateful what you got. Be kind. Help people out. Be respectful. You know, because God will give you the rewards. God will reward you for your good deeds. You know, if you got snow where you live, help you clean your neighbor's driveway off. See if they need anything. You know, stuff like that. Check on us old people. Hello, 709. Hello. I had to open my window up. You can guess if I open my window up a little bit, I'm going to have them stupid flies in here. But it got a little hot in here. And I had to open my window up a little bit to let some fresh air in. And I can't, when it gets hot, people, I can't breathe. That's how come I keep my house temperature at 60, 68, 69 degrees. It's supposed to make your electric bill cheaper, but I think it makes it higher. You know, I had my heat lamp last year, and my electric bill didn't get over $200 this time of the year. And right now it's over $300. And I still have a heat lamp out there. It's never got over $200 in the wintertime. And it hasn't even got down into single digits. It's in the double digits, but not in the single digits. When I go pay my electric bill on the 3rd, I also have to go to the license branch. Son and I have to go to the license branch and spend $50-some odd to renew the plates. That's one thing we got to do on the 3rd, pay my water bill, my electric bill, cell phone bill, car insurance, and a few other bills that comes out of my account. You know. Alex and Alexei taking their Saturday night bath while Margaret, the mother and grandmother, is sleeping. And my scanner keep going off, the old scanner, but it's on emergency airplane frequency, 121.5 static. And I don't know why, because 121.5 is the emergency frequency for airplanes. Alex just jumped down on the floor. There goes the pickup truck. I saw another girl when I went to the flea market. I said, "You got no excuse not to stop by the house since you got the car." She said she went over the railroad tracks and busted her oil pan. To me, it would be a lawsuit, I think I told her, I said, well, you got a chance for a lawsuit. If you call the police, you would, the CXX would fix it, But I guess she can find another oil pan for her little compact car and get somebody to work on it. Because she got a pickup truck. It's a dually. I think it's gasoline, And she can't really drive a dually pickup truck, because the truck she had before the dually only had 4 wheels, 2 in front and 2 in back. That's no problem to turn around, but a dually, it got 4 tires on the back. And I don't see no difference between driving a dually or a regular pickup truck. I can bring a tractor, semi-tractor without a trailer. I could bring it down in my the road out in front of the house, turn in my driveway. I could back out and leave. It's been over 10 years since I've been in the 18-wheeler. I don't miss it. That's how come I'm going to miss JBG Travelers, because his videos is driving an 18-wheeler, but God took him at an early age of 57, I think. And I'm going to miss Johnny B. Good. I'm going to miss him talking about God on his YouTube channel. I never did pull a double trailer. There's no way I could drive one of those double trailers because they kind of weave back and forth. And it'll scare me. I never did drive those double trailers. There's no way I would drive anything like that. But I'm glad I don't drive them anymore, because the medicine I take right now, it would disqualify me. My 4 heart attacks I had, my high blood pressure, my diabetes medicine. That it has stopped me from driving. The lucky us people in four-wheelers don't have to, I better shut up. They might make it a law that us four-wheelers have to have a physical before we can get our driver's license. I think that would be stupid. Yeah, 50 foot, but people, I had a few 53 footers, but most of them was 40-something footers. Cause, we used to drive those snub nose. They measure from the bumper back to the trailer. When they came out with the long nose, it would, some of the trailers you pull back there then be over length. But now it's okay. And last night, from what I see, I got 12 subscribers yesterday. I would love to get 50 subscribers tonight, or 20 subscribers. I would love to do that. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to snack on when I get off of here. I might go in there and get me a tangerine out of the icebox. I like a cold tangerine. And eat that. I'll probably eat me a tangerine. Tangerine's something like an orange, but it's smaller than the orange. But I like tangerines. I grew up eating them. The closest it gets to springtime, I'm going to have to go to Walmart up in Scottsburg, see if I can find those white radishes seeds where I can plant some white radishes in my garden this year. Oh, I miss them white radishes. The white radishes is long white, it's kind of like icicles. I grew up eating those white radishes. Oh, can you see my... But... And, I don't know, I'll probably plant me some jalapeno peppers. Or, I don't know about Cheyenne peppers. But I will plant some sunflowers in my flower bed. No, I don't think I ever had sand plum. There's a flower that I see. You can plant it, and it's blue with black in it. I forget the name of those flowers. You can plant your seeds in the spring. Hello, Roxy. Okay, here we go, people. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Roxy. And many more to come. And I did when I was young. Hello, Inspire. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to Saturday night coming from Indiana in the USA. You know, I know raisins is prunes, the small prunes that dry out and turn into raisin. And you people, by having a garden, you people can raise a garden. Your corn, your lettuce, anything you want to plant in your garden. Learn how to can your food, cucumbers, pickles, and stuff like that. Coleslaw. You can your stuff. You all know what you put into it when you can it. When you go to any grocery store, look on the cans or cereal. You got the dyes in it and got because it got the dyes in it, which some countries, they don't have the dyes in it. They don't have the chemicals like we do in our water and our food. And that's why our body, I remember from health class, biology, that our body can only take so much chemicals before it breaks down, our chemistry. You people took biology and health and all that in school. You remember what your teacher told you. We can only take so much chemicals until everything breaks down. I don't know. Like I said, people, I tell you right now, I don't like any kind of fish. Salmon, I like liver cheese, but not liver that you cook on the stove. Oh, no. I like liver cheese. Liver cheese got the white fat around it. You take it off and feed it to your kitty cats. And the kitty cats goes bananas over it. I might tomorrow get me some liver cheese. I like it. I like give the fats to the kitty cats. I gotta look for it tomorrow if I don't forget. Knowing me, I might forget about the liver cheese. But I don't like any kind of fish or salmon. I don't even like tuna fish, but liver cheese is kind of like Braunschweiger. It's in a square. It got white fat that goes around the liver cheese. Next time you go to the grocery store, it should be around the bologna, I would think, in that category, in the hot dogs area. It's square, and it's kind of brown or tan with white fat that goes around that. That's liver cheese. I grew up eating liver cheese and Braunschweiger. Well, I usually buy Braunschweiger, cut it in 4 pieces, and eat it on crackers. Or liver cheese with onions and pickles and all that on it. I hope I don't make you sick. I'm probably making people hungry. And I love liver cheese, but tomorrow's the 1st. I'll probably get me 2 24-packs of Pepsis. I got 2 gallons of milk yesterday, so I don't need no more milk. Maybe another meatloaf if we're not out of it. And maybe some grapes. It's too early in the year to get watermelon. And cause I just have to wait. Cause when I get off here, yeah, I believe Rusty will love liver cheese. Because all kitty cats loves that white fat that you get around it. I think dogs loves it, but the kitty cats, they go bananas. I know my outside cats go bananas when I give them that liver cheese fat. They go bananas. These kitty cats in here, they like Cheetos. Or what is it I got over here? Cheese Puffs. They like them. They do love tuna fish. I had a cat. Well, she's up in heaven. That's Mama Tina. She was a full-blooded Siamese kitty cat. When my son first moved in here, when he got off work, he stopped at Arby's. He buys roast beef, the pound category. And he'll come in and eat it. Mama Tina went crazy. He turned around and looked for a second. She done had his whole box of roast beef. He had to chase her down for it. She went crazy over roast beef. But he learned from that night, he sit out in his Jeep. I usually buy corn and other stuff. Okay, it's nice chatting with you, Inspire. You take it easy. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thank all you good-looking ladies for stopping by tonight. All the ones that's sitting in the background. Bye. Or die. I don't know, something like that. I can't do like other people. Oh, you didn't jump on me this time. That's a good girl, Alex. What? You missed me again. Her baby got close to... Yeah, something like that. That's if I can't make it look like a heart. Yeah. Alex jumped up on the bed and her daughter, Alexi, got close to her. She hisses at her. I don't know why I'm up there. she gives her granddaughter a bath and keeps her in line. You know, she's a good grandmother. I can't make it look like a heart, but I can do this. Tomorrow, you can watch it on TV or radio. There's some TV stations that you can watch church 7 days a week. Some of you have gave up on God or Jesus, but God has not given up on you all. And I know you people knows nurses out there. Thank a nurse for their service. They're a very special person. It takes a very special nurse to work in the ER, ICU, trauma, critical care, burn unit, and like that. It takes a very special person to do that. Thank them for their service. They first in line. You all go to the hospital. The nurse sees you first. Then they write everything down on paperwork. Then the doctor looks at it. They're first in line. Hello, Kay Baker. Yeah, thank you for coming back. And nurses is the first line of defense. They see you first. They take your blood pressure, your temperature, take some blood from you, or start an IV. They're first in line. Then the doctor. Doctor gets paid more than a nurse does. But nurses should get paid equal pay. I would say maybe I'll make a few nurses happy because I said that. Because you nurses, you do a great job. The ones that works at the hospital, in the ER, it takes a very special person to work in the ER, especially when children comes in and they're in bad shape. I couldn't do that. If a kid was real sick or in a car wreck and they died, I couldn't put up with it. I guess that's why I never became a nurse. I can watch things on TV or on YouTube. It's sad. I would cry. UWU, what the heck's that mean? Oh, maybe my moderator will know what that means. I sure don't. Yeah, I got a big thing of Colby cheese, and I got about this much of Colby cheese left. I had a slice of Colby cheese before I came live. And I like cheese. You know. Oh. I'm going to sleep good. I'm going to sleep good tonight, 'cause when I mop, sweep a little bit, mop a little bit, now my back hurts. And that means I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. And I want to thank you people that gave me the thumbs up, that has subscribed to me, helped me get my watch hours. I appreciate you all very much. Because that's what I need, people. Get my watch hours up. I'm trying to get monetized where I can use that money to fix my house up. There's other things I want to do. I don't have the extra money. I know my ex-wife's quit asking for money. I live on a budget, around $960, somewhere give or take a little. It could be a few dollars more or a few dollars less. But getting monetized, it'll help me to work on my house, buy a new riding lawnmower, and also maybe a dump truck load of gravel where I can put out here on the road out here. And stuff like that. But I've seen people here on YouTube, a drug addict. She asked for money where she could buy cigarettes or food. She used that money to buy drugs. I seen Turtle Lady in Florida in Otters Creek in Levy County. She done got over $100,000 since she's involved in a lawsuit. I'm doing something wrong. Maybe because I'm a man and not a woman. That's why I'm not getting any money through PayPal or Cash App. But God wants me to earn my keep here on YouTube. Some people said, you talk about God, it's going to hurt your YouTube channel. Before I done live videos, I was watching JBG Travelers. That's Johnny B. Good. That's how I remember the initial. And he's always talking about God and Bible verses and this and that. He passed away on February the 2nd. He was about 57 years old. They had his funeral a week ago today. I'm going to miss John, but talking about God, he did not lose any subscribers. He picked up subscribers. And he was a truck driver. Him and Larry both was truck drivers. And if you want to know who Larry is, go to JBG Travelers and find the video Fly High. And you see Larry in that video. How much John meant to him and his wife and kids. And Johnny B. Good, he has helped people when he was out there on the road. And, I'm going to miss him. I got watching, like I say, Johnny B. Good maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and him talking about God and the Bible. and stuff like that. I seen how it'll help his channel out, besides driving the 18-wheeler. And I decide, and well, God decided that for me to talk about God. Some people gets on me about that. That's okay. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. And, sometimes it might hurt me. But I used to do a Sunday night video around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a church service by Bob Joyce. I like that preacher. I think he's Elvis Presley in my book. And I like him. But people, when I shared that video on Sundays on my YouTube channel, I got 25 to 30 views on it. And I told people if I don't get 100 views every time I share it, I'm going to cut it out. I did cut it out. And I like Bob Joyce, no matter if he is Elvis Presley or whoever he is. But I think he's Elvis. He got kids, he got sons that look like Elvis when they're younger. So I say he has to be Elvis. And I'm sticking to that. Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. And Bob Joyce did marry Elvis Presley's girlfriend, the one he dated when he was in the Army. The same woman. And, you all have to believe in God. And I want you people out there to help people out in need. Help them out wherever you can. Ouch. Because God helped you to get your money, made you rich and famous. God can also take it away from you if you don't help people. I'm one person that needs help. I wish, like Elon Musk on Starlink, I wish I could have Starlink, unlimited data, and I do videos about Starlink. I've seen people do videos setting it up, but not doing videos every day about Starlink. And one way to test Starlink, if I had a computer, that'd be better than a cell phone. And I wish, that I could, get Starlink here where I live and, get unlimited data, maybe $50 a month, but upfront money to buy the. I like Starlink for when I hear the people that sets it up and how it works. But I'm nobody to Elon Musk, And I'm nobody. Elon Musk wouldn't help somebody like me out. Because I'm nobody. People say, quit putting yourself down. It'd be nice. Get a laptop with 1 gigabyte and a good board in it and plenty of RAM, where you can really test Starlink out. I would do a video every night on it. But Elon Musk won't do that. It would be nice, but a Tesla, I'm sorry, I can't go with Tesla cars. Because where I live in Indiana, and as cold as it gets, and being battery operated, it'd be problems in the summertime. And you all people have got regular cars, gasoline engines with batteries in it. You know how the cold weather affects your batteries in the wintertime. I bet there's not a Tesla in Canada and Alaska, because as cold as it gets up there. And it'd be nice, Elon Musk, if somehow you put a little solar panel in the back window or the front window when you're going down the road in the daylight hours. That sun will hit that solar panel and it'll charge the battery. Maybe Elon Musk never thought of it. That's something that he can look into. Well, people, thank a nurse for their service. It takes a very special person to be a nurse. And I've been on here. Okay, I am. Thank you for coming. Thank all my moderators. Thank you all. Thank you, Jessica. And thank you, Beatles. Since you watch this later, I miss my granddaughter, Beatles. God gave her a special gift to be an artist. Some of her drawings look like the Beatles. She draws better than me. She must get that from her mom's side of the family. She didn't get it from my side. God bless you all. Thank you all, and I'll catch you all later.